Hello everybody, this is Sanan and welcome to my channel where only you have the power to build your world. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 benefits that having an emergency fund gives you. So, let's get started. A lot of successful people and a lot of financial advisors, they advise their people to get an emergency fund. There are a ton of benefits of having an emergency fund, but before we get into it, I'm gonna need you to smash this like button right here and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Guys, if you do not have an emergency fund, I will have a video in the description box below where I will show you how to set up your emergency fund and where to keep the money. Guys, this video is very beneficial. It will show you how to calculate your number that you need saved up. So make sure you watch that video and get your emergency fund started. Alright, now let's get to the benefits. The first benefit of having an emergency fund is keeping your anxiety levels and your stress levels very low. You might be like, how? First off, guys, when you have bills due, when you're constantly stressed, when you have constant worries of if something goes wrong, I will not have money to cover it, I will not have money for my bills. If there's a medical emergency, you will not have money. All this stuff creates unnecessary stress and anxiety on your body, and thus keeping you in a very low mood, keeping you depressed, keeping you not motivated to open up a business, not motivated to change your life, not motivated to invest, and pretty much keeps you in an endless loop of stress and anxiety, which absolutely sucks. But when you have an emergency fund, you have money to fall back on. In case there's an emergency, you get in a car wreck, you lose your job, something bad happens and you're not able to make money, you have an emergency fund to fall back on. This will keep your stress and anxiety levels very low simply because you have 6 months or a year of money that you can fall back on in case you lose your job or in case there's a medical emergency. Guys, not having anxiety and being stressed out can do wonders for your financial situation. It will help you think clearly when investing money, when starting your own business, when buying real estate. You will have a clear mind and you will be able to make decisions way better. Living without an emergency fund, you are living life on the edge. You're constantly worried, constantly stressed of what will happen later on. You're constantly worried, why if I lose my job? Why if I get into a car accident? Why if something happens and I'm unable to get money? Guys, this is no way to live. Start an emergency fund, get rid of the stress, and start living the life that you deserve. Guys, the second benefit of having an emergency fund is protection. You might ask yourself, protection from what? Protection from going into debt, protection from ruining your credit. Let's give an example. If you lose your job today and you do not have an emergency fund to fall back on, more than likely you're going to go into credit card debt, you're going to get personal loans from your bank, and then this will ruin your financial situation, put you in debt, and ruin your credit score. That's why having an emergency fund is a great protection tool. It will protect you from all these scenarios. Guys, if you lose your job, you do not have income coming in, more than likely you're going to max out your credit cards, you're going to ruin your credit, and you might even take personal loans out and go into debt even further. All of this will take a long time to fix, especially getting out of credit card debt. Payments. Guys, this will take a ton of time. Instead, if you have an emergency fund that you've been saving, let's say for 6 months or 12 months, now if you lose your job, you can be without a job for 6 months or 12 months until you find another job, until you start creating more income, until you get back on your feet. We all know when things start going bad, they all go bad at the same time. You lose your job, next thing you know your car is broke, next thing you know your air conditioning in your house is broke. They all hit you at the same time. This creates a lot of problems for a lot of people simply because they are not prepared for it. They do not have money saved up in their emergency fund to pretty much pay for all of this stuff. Because when things go south, they all go south. One other thing that the emergency fund protects is your retirement account, your 401k. Guys, when life unexpectedly hits you and you lose your job or there's a medical emergency, you can reach into your emergency fund. A lot of people, they reach into their retirement account, their 401k, and this sets them back years and years and years. Guys, you do not want to be reaching into your 401k or your retirement accounts for any reason. Benefit number 3 of having an emergency fund. It is growth. You are able to make your emergency fund grow every single month, guys. When setting up an emergency fund, I recommend opening up a separate bank account that offers high interest savings, such as Ally Bank, Citi, or Capital One. These banks offer about 2% on your savings account. There's no risk whatsoever, and you'll be earning some money on top of your money. Instead of keeping your emergency fund at your local bank that offers absolutely nothing, you're able to earn 2% on your money in one of these accounts. This will help you grow your account every single month and keep more money in your emergency fund. There are a ton of ways to make your emergency funds grow, but the most safest one is just to open up a high interest savings account that offers about 2% interest on your money. This will keep your money safe, and it will be easy access. Your money will not be locked up for any amount of time, and you will get growth on it. Also, I'll have another video in the description box below where I will show you how to make your emergency funds grow even faster. So make sure you check that video out. It will be in the description box below. There are a ton of benefits that emergency fund offers. Literally, there's an insane amount of benefits, more than I can list in this video. But the key is to have an emergency fund. You will not get any of these benefits if you do not have an emergency fund. Setting up an emergency fund takes about 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes that you can take right after this video, set up your emergency fund, and start having a more secure, more beneficial, more empowering future ahead. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Also, guys, if you have any suggestions or tips, drop them in the comment box below. And as always, see you in the next video. Peace out.